Shalom, shalom. Give me 1 second, Israel. I just want to check the feed, make sure that we got sound and video. We're good to start rolling. Shalom, shalom. Give me 1 second. We good to go. Let's give the Lord a hand. All right. Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. But we are led by the Commanding General YAHANNA, you understand? Since 1969, we've been the truth. We've been teaching the truth about the Bible since 1969 to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The truth that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's true chosen people. The truth that God doesn't love everybody. His chosen lineage was the lineage of Israel, and the truth that Christ is a black man. Man, these truths are amongst many other truths about the Bible that the Christian church neglects to teach you because the Christian your leaders in the Christian church are false prophets. You understand? The I.S.U.P.K is not affiliated with any other so-called Hebrew Israelite group. You know what I'm saying? Those other brothers are they are not anointed. They are not real priests of the Lord. They're not anointed by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The men in the I.S.U.P.K are the real priests and prophets. And Lord be with those other brothers, man. The more false prophets, if you will. Today is Saturday, man. Let's give the Lord another hand, man. You know what I'm saying? This is one of them things the Christian church teaches you or neglect to teach you, that the Sabbath is on Saturday. That Saturday is the seventh day. You know what I'm saying? The Christian church teaches you that the Sabbath is on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That's the day of rest. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, when really Sunday is the first day of the week and Saturday is the seventh day. And then what we do in the I.S.U.P.K is we remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. That's one of the 10 Commandments, right? That's the six of the 10 Commandments. That's what we're doing right now, man. This is the I.S.U.P.K Houston, Galveston, Port Arthur, and Beaumont Saturday Sabbath service, man. Well, we remember the Sabbath and keep it holy, man. This is damn near a high. Now I'm gonna say damn near. This is a high holy day. You know what I'm saying? No servile work is to be done on this day. And better yet, what we do in the I.S.U.P.K is we dive into our culture, man. So we go into our text. You know what I'm saying? This Bible, the 1611 King James Bible, we dive into this. You know what I'm saying? And we read it and we study it every Saturday, man. So better yet, we read it in our native tongue. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be reading the Bible in the Lashon Kodash, which is the Hebrew. Then we're gonna be reading it in the English, and then we're gonna break it down, man, for a full circle understanding of our family affairs, man. Because this Bible is a family book, man. But just like I said, the Most High doesn't love everybody. He could care less about some of the nations on the earth, but also this Bible is not for everybody. This Bible is a family affair. Holy Bible is translated. Holy comes from the Hebrew word kodash, which means to be set apart, and Bible comes from the Latin word biblos, which means records. So Holy Bible is translated to set apart records. It's a book that's set apart from other books for a set apart people, for a holy people. You know what I'm saying? For Black, Spanish, Native Americans. This is a black man. This is a black and brown man's book. And as black and brown men and women, we diving into this book today. This is our culture. So, without any further ado, we're gonna get started, man. I'm gonna call the first reader up, and we're gonna get into the prayers, and then we're gonna get started, man. So, imadium, which means to stand. All right, state your name and registry. Shalom. Banya Shalom. Start over. Banya Shalom. Bayan, Banya Hawada, Banya Shala. Ya Bashim Yasha Bargatha. All right. Hold on, actually.
Oh, not yet. YAHANNA.
YAHANNA. All right. So now I'm going to say Wapanya Hakwadam, which means turn and face the east in Hebrew. Sar, which means turn. We're going to face the east. We're going to get into these prayers. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Latanlanawa, Lacham, Call, Yawam, Wasalakhlanawa, Kawathnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawathyanau, Wala'a, Tabayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahata Parath, La'awalamyam, Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakach, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Babakashah, the Thunlanawa, Hakach, Hakach, La Rapa'ah, Kal Machala, Wakal Marawa, Hakach, La Tahar, Ha Matzarayim, Hakach, La Hakwayam, Hamathiam, Hakach, Al Rakawath, Hata Ma'alah, Lagarashan, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha'ala, Waha Bayath Saparium, Barak, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us, and Israel, and the school, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahahariam,
Ahahariam,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'a,
Azariah,
Azari,
Azariah,
Azariah,
Ma'aim,
Ma'aim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa Arataza,
Ayathan,
Ayatan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Ragalka,
Ragalka,
Yanawam,
Nayawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hana,
Hanna,
La'ah,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawan,
Wala'ah,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazaka,
Yad,
Ayad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'ayakayaka,
La'ayakayaka,
Wayarach,
Wayarach,
Balayala,
Balayah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makal Rai,
Makal Rai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Afna Pashka,
Ashna Pashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar Tazaafka,
Yashamar
Waba Wa'aka,
Waba Ayaka,
Ma'aitha,
Ma'aita,
Wa'id Awalam,
Wa'id Al
in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills,
I will lift up my eyes into the hills,
from whence cometh my help.
from which comes my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yashala
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in,
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
all Damayalaka,
all Damiel Nawaka,
all Thakarash,
all Takarash,
all
Wa'al,
Tashakwat,
Tashakwat,
all
all
Kaya,
Kaya,
Hana,
Hana,
Awayabika,
all Yanap, Yabduka,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahayanawam,
Wamashanayaka,
Wanashanayaka,
Sha'awa,
Sha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
all Amika,
all Ayaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ira Yawa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawa,
Waya to the eye to the what?
all Tazapawanyaka,
All to the Pawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakarwa,
Wanakakiyadam,
Wanakak Yadam,
Magoya,
Nagoya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sum Yashala,
Awad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Nawa eye to the what?
Lab,
Lab,
Yakharwa,
Yakabwa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Baryath,
Barya,
Yakarathwa,
Yakawafwa,
Ahoya,
Ahaya,
Arawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai Aliyam,
Wa'asha, I Mayawam,
Yashamai Aliyam,
Waya,
Shamai Aliyam, Wayashamai Aliyam,
Wayasha, I Mayawam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'abwa,
Wahagarium,
Wahagarya,
Gabal,
Gabar,
Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Amyashabia,
Ayashabwa,
Tazawar,
to the war,
Gum Ashawar,
Gun Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nawawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasyasara'a,
Kasayat, Sayura,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakar,
Koyashawan,
Koyasharam,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Ba'ai,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Arma,
La Arawa,
Sayathamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Nadiabmawa,
Nayadwa,
Ka Irab,
Ka'irad,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakasa Zarabat,
Wakaza Abak,
Wakasa Zarabat,
Wakat Zalmanai,
Wakas
Ka Nasiakamwa,
Kana Yoakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarashwa,
La Nawa,
Lamuwa,
Af,
Ah,
Naawath,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Sayatamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagargala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
La Panya,
Lapaya,
Wokwa,
Wakwa,
Kaash,
Ka'ash,
Sabaira,
Tabaira,
Yaira,
Yaira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakwa Halabra,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Hariam,
Hari,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Taradapwa,
Basa Irika,
Basa Arika,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Wabasa Wapakwa,
Sabahalam,
Tabahala,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Payahan,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Yawa,
Shamka,
Chumka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wahaba Yarwa,
Idi Ide,
Adia I,
Wayachaparwa,
Waya Kaparya,
Waya Abadwa,
Waya Abatwa,
Waya Daiwa,
Waya Abatwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Atha,
Shamka,
Chumka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
all call her Rataza
All Kaharataza.
in the English. Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O power,
O power,
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O power,
O power,
for lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden
and
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Yasha'Allah
that the name of Yasha'Allah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with
Assur
them.
is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kaisan,
at the brook of Tyson,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung before the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zayeb.
and like Zayed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Abba,
are they princes of Zabah,
and as Amunah,
and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
Let us take ourselves
the houses of the power
the houses of power
in possession.
in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like the wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and then perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Star, turn face the front. Yeshabium, which means you may be seated. Alrighty, man. Let's get a Lord a hand. Let's get them prayers a hand, man. You know what I'm saying? It hits every time, man. We face the east and we talk to our Father the same way David did when he had them prayers written, man, written, Salakia. Because you know what I'm saying. What we're praying for is not for a new Bentley. We're not praying for some Gucci. We're not praying for we're not praying for material items or vanity. Vanity means things that are pointless. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Things that have no, don't really have a purpose. We're not paying. We're not paying. We're not trying to entreat ourselves. We're not asking the Most High, Creator of heaven and earth, to you know what I'm saying, to what's some things that people do on foxhole prayers for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna say sometimes we have to ask the Father to help us out financially, and we gotta eat, and that's just what we do. But praying for our nation to overcome captivity, praying for, you know what I'm saying, these heathens, our oppressors, to be smited, so that our enemies can be stricken and their knee come off our necks. That's a solid prayer, man. That's what we do every Saturday when we face east on the Sabbath, man. We pray to be. One of the prayers was to ask for the power to cleanse the leper. That's what we're talking about right now. How leprosy in the book of Leviticus. You know what I'm saying? We want to heal our sick in our nation. You know, so we care for our people. We can't. We One of our prayers was with the Lord's prayer. Man, we pray for our daily bread. You know what I'm saying? One, and then that prayer that I was just talking about, Psalms 83. You know what I'm saying? Asking the Lord to smite our enemies, man. Because the Christian church, they misled you, man. They think that everybody under the sun is all friends. They think it's all sunshine. That they teach that it's all sunshine and rainbows. You know what I'm saying? When the truth of the matter is, in this Bible, it says that we have enemies. It says that everybody is was not created to hold hands and be friends. And I mean, the scriptures do say, you know what I'm saying, if possible, live peaceably amongst the heathen. But that don't mean you do as they do, and that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, they're welcome with open arms, because they are enemies, bro. So that's what we just got finished praying to our power for, man, so he could see us down here, see us, you know what I'm saying, reading the Hebrew, coming together in these classes, and the I.S.U.P.K, learning our culture and doing what's right, man, keeping the law, statutes, commandments, and then asking him, he said, Father, get us out of this hell. And then he says, you know what, Yahawashi, go get him. You and them angels, go get our people. That's what we praying for, man. So now we about to get into the Hebrew. But start reading the scriptures in the Hebrew. Where we left off last week was at Leviticus 18 and 29. 18 and 29. Leviticus 18 and 29. You can read along in the Hebrew with us if you'd like. We use the Bible Hub app. You can download it on your app, on your iPhone or Android or even the tablet. It's a computer, laptop, whatever. So go to the Google store, type in Bible Hub, download it. Then when you open it, it's a little blue icon. You open it, and then a whole bunch of rows and the scriptures pop up. Probably gonna start you off at John 3 and 16. But what you do is you go on the bottom row, go all the way to the right, and it says INT. That means interlinear. You click that interlinear, and then it gives you the scriptures and the version that they were written in originally. You might see if it's that John 3 and 16, then it's gonna be in Greek, because the New Testament was written in Greek. So what you do is you go on the top row. You pick the book, chapter, and verse you're looking for. We had Leviticus in the Old Testament, Leviticus 18. You're gonna have to hit 18 first, then go back to it, then hit 18 and 20, 29. And then you should see the Lashon Kodash properly. The Lashon Kodash is the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? The words in black, that's the Hebrew. That's what we're reading. We're not reading the blue. The blue is the Yiddish, and we don't respect that language. But the red on the bottom is just English, you know what I'm saying, translation. But we're reading the black from right to left. That's how Hebrew is written and read. So you can join along with us if you like, or you can wait till we finish the Hebrew segment and then we get into the English, and then you can follow along with us in your sword in English. But we're about to get into the Hebrew right now. So whenever you're ready, I'll go ahead.
Just the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 29. Kiyah, Kar, Ashar, Ya'isha, Makar, Ha, Ha, Hatapawa, I, I, Bayath Ha'ashar
Hold on. So what? Start at abominations again.
Hata Hatapo
Hata.
Hata wa I ba wath
Perfect.
ha ha
Slow down. Slow down.
ha
You got all day.
Allah ha Allah
Mm-hmm.
wa wanakar wa wanakara thawa
Uh-huh.
hana pa shawath ha'ashath ma 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 kwa ma kwa rab I must that's right here.
That's mom. Mom.
I mom
I want to slow down, bro. Got a lot to read. Pace yourself.
verse 30. What washaratam
Mm.
ata masha marath la bala ya I
La balat. Yeah.
oh
Yeah. The
la
la
bala
la balat.
la balathya
Uh-huh.
asha wath maka kwa wath
Uh-huh.
hatha wa I bath ashar na I shar la lapana
Upon you come.
yakam
Uh-huh.
wala wala wala
Mm-hmm.
ha
Ta.
hapa
Ta.
ha that's
Ta. Ta.
oh yeah that
Tama'awa.
is the ta tam tata ma'awa
Mm-hmm.
baham anawa
Anya.
anya
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Allahayim
Allah how you come.
Allahayim verse 31. I mean Leviticus 19 and 1. Waya Waya Dabar
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Al Shah La Amar verse 2. Dabar Al Call I doth Banaya
Anya.
Banya Yashara
Yasha Allah.
Yashara Yasharala Wa'amarath Allaham Quadashyam Tahayan Kaya Quadawash Anaya Anya
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Allahayim Ka
Allah how you come.
Allahayim verse 3. Ayash Amawa
Mm-hmm.
Bayan that
Well, Abba Yahweh.
wa aba ya wa tapa ra wa wa shaba tataya tasha mar wa Yahweh Allahayakam verse 4. All the panawa all ha ha ha'alayalayam
Mm-hmm.
wa alahaya
Wa Allah. Wa Allah how you.
wa alahaya masa sorry
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
masaka la'a ta ta'ashawa lakam anayam
Anya.
anya
Yahweh.
Yahweh alahayakam verse 5. Wakaya ta Tataza Bakwa Taza Bak Shalamayim La Yahawa La La Yahawa
Hold on, where you at?
to Yahweh
That's love Yahweh.
La Yahweh.
It's like that.
Laura Taza Nakam Dataza Baka Hawa
Ta
Dataza Bakwa.
not Tazabak Hawa.
Dataza
It's not
Odaza
Tazah.
Taza Baka Hawa.
Tazabak Hawa.
Verse 6. Bayawam Zabakakum Ya Ya'aka Ya'aka Wama Math Wama Makrath Wahana Wathar Wahana Wathar A'id Yawam Hashalaya Shawa me Hashalaya Shaya
Ashalayashia.
Hashalayasha
Mm-hmm.
Ba'ash
Mm-hmm.
Washarataza
Washarat.
Washarak.
Mm-hmm. Doing good. Give me up
Verse
to 8.
7.
2 more.
Wa'am Ha'akal Ya'akal Ba Yawam Hashalayashawa Ya
Ashalayashia.
Hashalayashya.
Mm-hmm.
What? It's called right.
That's Pa.
Panawal
Pagawa.
Pagawal
Mm-hmm.
Hawa Hawa Hawa
Mm-hmm.
La'a Ya Yarataza.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8. Wa'aka Wa'aka Laya
What a call
Yan
you what? What a call you what?
Wa'aka Layam Yan.
What a call you what?
Oh, that is a what. Wa'aka La Ya Wa
What a call you
Wa'aka
you what?
La Ya Wa
No, not love you what? What a call
Wa'aka
you what?
La Ya Wa La Ya Wa
What a call
Wa'aka
you what?
Ya Wa. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I wa Nawa Yasha Aya
Yasha.
La
Yasha.
Yasha
Mm-hmm.
Kaya Ata Kwadash Yahweh Kalal Wana Ka my word Wana Ka Ratha
Mm-hmm.
Hana Hana Pash
Anapash.
Hana Pash Ha Wa
Mm-hmm.
Ma Yum. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is it. Maya.
Sign crazy. Good job. So about to get into the English. Before we get into the English, just gonna give a recap about kind of where we are in the scriptures. We're in the book of Leviticus. You know what I'm saying? The 18th chapter we just read. I mean, in the past couple of weeks, we read a little bit about the leprosy. You know what I'm saying? The laws of leprosy. You know what I'm saying? How the priests would determine if a man or a woman was leprous and what to do with them if they were. You know what I'm saying? They would have to be quarantined so the camp wouldn't get infected, so that plague wouldn't spread amongst the camp. You know what I'm saying? Quarantine goes back into the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites were the ones that developed that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are clean people. You know, the Most High made us a clean people with laws so that we wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, just passing around diseases and infections and plagues and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? If we live by the laws of the Lord, everything will be straight, really. You know what I'm saying? We learn how to listen to what our Father tells us to do, then we will be straight down here. You know what I'm saying? There'll be no problems. But that's what we mess up. You know what I'm saying? We start to try to do as the heathen does. Or we start to worship other gods and put things in our own interpretation. You know, the Most High gives us a order or a commandment rather, and then we say, "Oh, the only reason He told us to do that is because He wants this, really. So I'm gonna just do this, which is kind of like that." Nah, we can't do that. We gotta do exactly what He says, and if we do that, we'll be straight. So yeah, we read a little bit about the leprosy laws. You know what I'm saying? How the priests were damn near doctors. You know what I'm saying? They were physicians. They knew how to diagnose somebody with a sickness, an ailment. We also read a little bit about we read before that we read about the dietary laws. You know what I'm saying? As God shows the people, we're not supposed to eat everything. Everything is not meant for consumption. You know what I'm saying? Leviticus 11. We can only eat what the Lord told us to eat. Once again, you know what I'm saying? We won't be having high blood pressure and gout and diabetes. We won't have these ailments if we just listen to what the Lord tells us to do. We also read about, you know what I'm saying, certain abominations of of I want to say marriages. Well, I'm just gonna say sex. Certain abominations of sex acts, like incest is one of them. Laying with somebody in your immediate family, uh, bestiality, homosexuality. These are abominations of the Lord, and we read about that. We just read about that last week. I think that's Leviticus 18 and 23, right? You got a shot. We got a question. Say in the mic. Oh yeah, come on. You can turn the fan on. It's lucky. Yeah. So we just read about you know what I'm saying, these orders that the Most High has given us in order to be the best people on earth, in order to be this holy nation, this nation of people that when other nations see us operating like the Lord expected us and told us to operate, they're gonna look at us and say, "Oh man, that's a wise and understanding people." These people, these Israelites, they know what they're doing. I can see why God chose them. You know what? And on top of that, they're gonna say, "I have no problem, you know, submitting myself to these people, serving these people, because these people are ruling the world perfectly." You know what I'm saying? Paraphrasing in the book of Job, it says, "When the wicked beareth rule, the earth will mourn." You know what I'm saying? Right now, the earth is mourning, man. Like we got garbage in the ocean, garbage in outer space. The ozone layer hole in the ozone layer just closed up when all of these factories had to shut down for a few months with COVID. The ozone layer finally started to begin to heal itself. But you know what I'm saying? Now that what's it called? These businesses are running again, and the world is not shut down like COVID had it. Then you know what I'm saying? It's almost like we can expect the ozone layer to have a few more holes. You know what I'm saying? The Earth is mourning. Is animals being extinct? You know what I'm saying? It's so many different species of animals that that the world doesn't see no more. It's like they're gone.
Is the buffalo still exist?
Are the buffalo gone now? No, am I correct about that? They wiped out the buffalo. Let's look it up. I look it up for me. I'm not sure you got that. I got you. So I'm gonna ask the Google machine: Is the buffalo extinct in America? Okay, so it says no. The American buffalo is not extinct in America, but it was nearly driven to extinction in the late 1800s, and now faces challenges in the late 1800s. So like it now and now faces challenges as a near threatened threatened species. So that's what they call what they call it what's the name for that? It's like rare. It's something like it's a species that is illegal to even pet because they near extinction, endangered. That's the word, endangered species. Yeah, the buffalo is an endangered species because the oppressor wanted to hunt them, but the oppressor was doing that as a war tactic. The oppressor The oppressor, yeah, the oppressor has, you know what I'm saying, hunting in his heart. He likes to he likes to hunt for game and he likes to kill. You know what I'm saying? He was given the gift of the sword. But him killing a buffalo was to wipe out the Native Americans. He knew what he was doing because the Native Americans used the buffalo and primarily the buffalo for food, clothing, and shelter. I'm saying the buffalo skin was not only clothing, but it was teepees for them. And then the buffalo meat was for their food. So buffalo was food, clothing, and shelter for Native Americans. That's why the oppressor, who was the white man, the Bible says, and the devil the Bible speaks of, he was like, "Hey, let's kill this animal. Out of all the animals we could kill and hunt with our bloodlust, let's make sure we kill this animal."
And it's crazy because it went from 30 to 60 million to less than eight to like less than 1,000 during that time when they did like wipe a lot of them out.
Kinda,
And today they only got like 5,000, 500,000 that still exist, but they got those in like ranches and protected parks.
kinda. You're absolutely right. It's a dangerous species, like the brother said. You had something, brother? It's lucky. Bubba. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So let me know when you're ready. But yeah, like we were saying, you know what I'm saying? We were saying what was we saying before about the Most High giving us, yeah. So pretty much these Levitical laws, you know what I'm saying? What not to eat, who to lay with, you know what I'm saying? How to determine and what to do in times of sickness and a quarantine and uncleanness. You know what I'm saying? If we would have just listened to the Most High and do what He says, then we would be straight down here on earth. You know what I'm saying? But we lean onto our own understanding, which puts us in a bad position. And not only that, but it makes the Most High turn His back on us, man. But you had what you, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Um, yeah, I wanted to touch on the endangered species.
Huh?
When I had a chance to work in Alaska, I got a chance to be on a lot of the native
Yeah.
reserve land,
Most
and the
High.
land is so sacred. If you pour a drop of Sprite on ice,
Oh yeah.
you get fined. If you pour more than so many cups,
Mm-hmm.
it's imprisonment. Because the ice is so preserved because they hunt the beluga whale
Oh,
and
okay.
they hunt the bowhead whale. That's how
Uh,
they make their shirts and they get their meat. And they use the whole whale as as harvest, as to
mm-hmm.
eat. And I don't know. I thought that was real um, interesting because even
Nah, nah.
huh?
He asked, is whale lawful to eat? It's not.
Is it what?
Whale is not lawful to eat.
Oh, it's not.
No, I mean the Native American Indians in
Yeah.
history, they've done more than a few things that is unlawful. Just like all the other tribes as well. You know what I'm saying? Blacks
Okay.
and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? We all lost. You know what I'm saying? Our direction and following the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? And I do hear what you're saying. That is kind of a beautiful thing to see how the Native Americans would depend on the land for their sustenance and
Yeah.
their clothing and shelter and whatnot. But like the brother just said, whale is unlawful. If it's in the sea, if you're eating something of the sea, it has to have fins and scales. And the whale has not fins, and it does have fins, but it don't have scales. But you know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying. The history of the Native Americans and what they were doing on that land. Yeah, that is beautiful, man. Because not only is the oppressor damn near extinct the buffalo and damn near extinct that whale and damn near extinct all other species. The tiger is almost extinct from him just hunting tigers in the jungle.
And it's to the oh, it's
If I could, and he almost extincted the Native American people, bro. The oppressor's the devil. The Bible speaks of. Go ahead.
Okay. So is salmon lawful?
Salmon is definitely lawful.
Okay. Well, to reiterate on the salmon, they have
Uh,
like four different types of salmon, but the white salmon is the one that's like extinct. You can only
oh,
catch like
really?
one
Damn.
one a season. And
Ah,
if you catch more than one a season, the game warden comes confiscates your whole life.
for
Like,
sure.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's almost like the oppressor makes these rules to counteract what he already did to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like he it's because of him that the animal is almost extinct, and now he's laying down the law. I mean, it's mainly for his own people, but now he's trying to oppress other people. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, I don't want to see you petting this animal or pouring Sprite on this ice because we killed this animal, so now everybody has to suffer. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the devil. The Bible speaks of. Yeah, that's just a little bit about where we are. We in Leviticus 18. We're about to go ahead and pick up where we left off. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions, I can't really see the computer. I guess I can see on the phone. If you got any questions, type them in the chat. Uh, if any questions in the room, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to ask. We're about to go ahead and start reading in the English. So whenever you're ready, 18 and 29.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 29. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the soul that commit them shall be cut off from among their people.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 30. Therefore shall ye keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any of one of these abominable customs which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God.
Mm-hmm.
Verse chapter 19.
And that right there, and at the end of 18, that was not only him talking about. I think at the begin. Let me see where in the beginning of 18 when he was talking, because I know at the end of 18 that's talking about those unlawful marriages where like incest and bestiality and homosexuality and whatnot. He said those were abominations to him. So every June, you know what I'm saying, when it's Pride Month, you see them people in the marching in the street, wearing half naked and doing all that stuff. The Lord is not with none of that. Even when you see a homosexual in the church, he's in the church dancing, saying and doing, putting his hands like this and praying to the Most High, and he got the Holy Ghost. The Most High is not with him. The Most High is not with none of that, man. It says it right here. You in the church, right? You believe in Christ. Why you don't read the Bible? The Bible says here. Let's go to it. Let's go to Leviticus 18. Just to
It's like if
backtrack.
I may, sir.
Go ahead.
And it's so crazy because the day of Christ was to come back. It would be so many alternative lifestyle members that would be trying to turn him out.
Damn, they're not gonna get close. They're not gonna get that close to Christ. Alternative, not alternative lifestyle members are gonna be in the lake of fire.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna get that close to Christ to be able to turn him out.
I'm just saying, like in today's society, if they did have the chance to like actually meet him, they'll be like their main motive,
Good
and
night.
that's just how wicked they are.
Disgusting. Shit, you right though. That will be what they thinking. So now we're gonna quickly go to just to backtrack a little bit. 18 and 22. Oh, cause I'll read that real quick.
Leviticus 18:22. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. And the priest shall make an atonement for him with
18 and 22.
18 and 22. Slaki. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
It is what?
An abomination.
Lie with mankind as if it's womankind. So men laying with men as if that men were laying with women. It's an abomination, which is something that brings disgust, brings hatred. The Most High does not like that. He's not with it. I just had to retract. But you go ahead and continue where you left off at. It's like
Leviticus 19 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, ye shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Verse 3, ye shall fear every man his mother and his father, and keep my Sabbaths.
mm-hmm.
I am the Lord your God. Verse 4, turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourselves molten gods.
So that means don't worship don't worship anything that's not the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Don't even. I mean, I'm trying to catch myself as I say this, but I'm just not gonna say don't. The cross, you know, people wear even this. You know what I'm not worshiping the Dawadah. I'm wearing the Dawadah as respect to my king, my king and my culture, but I don't worship this. You know what I'm saying? Don't make a molten image and worship that molten image. And the only thing you should worship is the Most High God of heaven and earth. God, go ahead, brother.
in, in speaking as in worshiping, like when people do
That cross, man,
that,
do that.
yeah,
You don't do that.
yeah,
One, I'm glad you said that, because one, the cross, the Christ wasn't the only person ever crucified on a cross. So the cross, that big crucifix, is really just a torture device. So that's like so wearing a crucifix on your neck to respect Christ is almost like if my little if I had a little brother or a big brother even, and he got murdered by an AK-47, and I wanted to remember him by wearing an AK-47 on my neck. That would it would almost be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You don't wear a AK-47 on your neck to to re, to re, to remember somebody being killed by AK-47. Just as just as if you're just as so you're not supposed to wear a crucifix on your neck to remember our King. Now the Jesus, I saw the Jesus hands back in the day. There's nothing really wrong with the Jesus hands, as long as you know that Jesus is Yahushua rather is a black man. You know what I'm saying? So I think they call him the Jesus. The Jesus hands is not that bad, but still, don't worship that stuff. Don't worship the Jesus hands, just like you don't worship the Dawadah. Like we we don't want to worship these graven images. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just objects, man. Like the only thing we should give our praise and worship to is the Most High God. That's all I had. You got go ahead.
so we can't lift our hands.
Yeah, we just got finished having our hands up when we
Okay,
face east, right?
okay, yeah.
We can face east and lift our hands. So when we speak to the Most High, you know, what I'm saying, it's almost like bringing power to our voice. You know what I'm saying? So that so that we know our Father hears us. You know? And now it's almost like saying it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can do that. It's not a problem doing that.
Okay, okay, cause and and
Go ahead.
um, I mean the only wrong question I asked. Um, I remember hearing, and I can't quote who or when through class. I'll get better on that. My
Mm-hmm.
apologies. Um, but when we're not supposed to speak directly to him, we're supposed to speak to.
I think what you're saying is,
Cause
I think what you're
they
trying to
were
say is
saying
Christ is the
with
mediator
Chris.
for us and the Most High.
Yeah,
You're
they
saying
was yeah
Christ, right?
yeah.
So Christ is the mediator for us and the Most High. And on top of that, the Most High does not really have for lack of better words, a direct relationship with us as individuals. He he deals with us as a nation, but there's nothing wrong speaking to your father. If you got to face east and talk to your father, you are his son. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with that. But when he deals with you, he's dealing with you as a nation. So to say, like I remember personally, and I mean I did this. I was in a bad time. I was sleeping on my brother's couch, and I ain't had no job, and then I was just like, and I knew what I needed to launch me off and get me where I need to be, get me what to get a job, get me to get a house, and even help me, you know what I'm saying, solidify my feet in a good spot so I could do the work of the Lord. So I prayed for one thing. I just prayed for a car. And I personally, you know what I'm saying, I faced these. I said the Lord's Prayer. I said it in the Hebrew and I said it in the English. And then I kind of added at the end. Or I said what I asked him, what I wanted to ask him at the beginning or something like that. And then as the Lord was giving me what I needed, I mean, what he felt I needed could have been not a car. It could have been a bus pass. He could have blessed me with a bus pass and said that's what you're supposed to have. But he gave me a car. But as whatever he gave me, he gave to me as one of a whole. You know what I'm saying? He gave to me as okay, Yabakan out of Yahweh, out of Yashala. I'm giving this so that so that Israel will be able to do this. You feel what I'm saying? I hope that's making sense. It's kind of yeah. He was still, even though he was giving me something individually, he was still holding Israel down as a whole. Go ahead.
Okay, so he'll you can ask him, and he'll definitely give it to you,
He'll give you what you
especially
need.
what you need,
Yeah.
especially if he knows it's also going towards.
He'll give you what you need regardless of if it benefits you. I mean, I don't want to say he's only gonna give you what you need if it benefits him. He's gonna give you what you need. Like he he's expecting you to keep your word and do what you said you to do and keep the law, statutes, commandments, whether he gives you a car or not. But if you really need a car, you really need it, he's gonna give it to you. Or you might just need a bus pass, like I was saying. He gonna give you what you need, not what you want. Which is why those foxhole prayers that we do, and I kind of feel like what I was doing, praying for that car, was kind of a foxhole prayer. But the Lord still delivered. You know what I'm saying? The water to the Most High. But still, praying for what you want is kind of carnal. Go ahead.
Oh,
Is somebody at the door?
I was just gonna say like, and a lot of people like they know this, but they ignorantly give the credit of the Most High to karma, because a lot of people know like the more people you bless, the more blessings you'll get in return,
Yeah.
and 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 so when you were saying what you were saying, like that kind of like hit home to me because it's like real understanding on how you can't be asking to be blessed to be selfish with your blessing.
Con. Real spill. Real spill. So yeah. Alright, so we got some more in English. What did I have a point I was trying to make? Salaki. I think I made it. Salaki. If I'm ever no, my bad. My bad. No, you all good out. So we gonna get back to the English. If I didn't land home, but my point, Israel
No,
and TV land, Salakia, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking all this coffee. Bear with me. Now I'm just playing. But yeah, let's get back to the English. We got some more, right?
so verse 5. And if ye offer a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord, ye shall offer it at your own will. Verse 6. It shall be eaten the same day ye offer it, and on the morning, and and on the morrow, and if aught remain until the third day, it shall be burnt in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. And if it be eaten at all on the third day, it is abominable. It shall not be accepted. Verse 8. Therefore, everyone that eat it shall bear his iniquity, because he have profaned the hallowed thing of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people.
This is just going back into what we read maybe a few weeks before. I think we was in 17, Leviticus 17, maybe 16. They was telling us about the burnt offerings and sacrifice offerings and stuff. Some of the offerings that are brought into the tabernacle or the temple, if you will, everybody can partake and eat. But some only the priest is supposed to eat, and some nobody's supposed to eat. I think the trespass offering the priest can eat, but the sin offering nobody's supposed to eat. It's pretty much like you separate the meat from the intestines and the bowels, and you butcher up the calf or whatever you sacrificing, and then you just burn all that meat. That's what we did. But you know what I'm saying? Yahweh came and did away with them sacrifices, right? Yahweh was the sacrifice for all sacrifices to be done away with. He was the ultimate sacrifice. So we don't have to sacrifice a dove or a lamb or a bullock anymore when we sin. We don't have to do it anymore. But some of the sacrifice, that's what it's just saying. The brother just read, yeah, like if If you eating a sacrifice that you're not supposed to eat, you're gonna be cut off from amongst your people, man. It's almost like this punishment is just like when, like I know. So you might see on class, you know what I'm saying, the general saying, General Muhammad saying like, hey, if you do this at Passover, you know what I'm saying, the most holy of high holy days, then expect to be kicked out of the school. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's saying in the scriptures. Like, expect to be kicked out of school. You're gonna be cut off from amongst your people, because you know what I'm saying. You doing some wickedness in a place around in a place full of people that are all trying to be, you know what I'm saying, on the right page, on the keep the whole keep the commandments and holy people. You know, we doing the right thing, and you just doing your own thing. No, expect to be separated, bro. That's exile right there. You got anything?
I was gonna say, and it's crazy how everything is set up for like the sacrifices and everything because a lot of people it'll go over their heads and they'll think it's just a regular cookout or something like that. And I say that because a lot nowadays a lot of people they having Thanksgiving and stuff like that, not
Yeah.
understanding that they actually sacrificing to another god,
Damn.
and they just think it's like a regular cookout that they do every year on the same around the same time.
Good night.
Yeah,
And man, them wicked holidays, them pagan holidays. There's so much history in all that BS, man. And our people are destroyed for what?
a lack of knowledge
That's why. I mean, that's paraphrasing the scripture. I think it's Hosea 6 and forgot. I think Hosea 6:4.
concept.
But you know, we don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? We think that we celebrating Christmas and putting them gifts under the tree for the kids, you know what I'm saying, and for the family, and take time off and have a family get together and the kids, you know what I'm saying, sit under a tree and drink eggnog. When all of that is really just worshiping the God, like the brother just brought out. That tree, putting the gift under the tree, that's worshiping Nimrod. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that stuff. And if you do know, if you do have the knowledge of what that is, and you still choose to do it, the Lord have mercy on you, bro, because the Lord will deal with you. Your whole family, your whole Christmas tree and house might get burned down messing around playing with the Most High. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say nowadays, like it's so crazy how a lot of people is so disconnected from like knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Like now, the greatest punishment a parent can say is, "Give me your phone. I'm gonna take your phone away if you don't do this or do that. I'm gonna take your game." Like it's
Time,
crazy that that can even be a punishment. The fact that
time,
they allow their child to like basically they kind of neglect their child by not teaching them and actually showing them the way to do certain things in life. So by the time they do get older, they just want to kick the kid out, not knowing that they didn't teach this kid no skills, no nothing to survive on their own.
time. Yeah, man, we'll teach you how to be a better parent than I.S.U.P.K. We'll teach you how to be a better brother, a better sister, a better son, daughter, a better father, a better mother, man. Teach you how to be an all the way better person, because we ourselves learn from the Bible. Like I said at the beginning of class, this Bible is, you know what I'm saying, our complete understanding in life. It's everything. It has our laws, statutes, and commandments. It has wisdom. It has history. It has prophecies. It even has, you know what I'm saying, parables to give us even more wisdom. Parables. Got everything we need, man. You just have to know what you're reading. You can't read it and then have your own interpretation of it. That's why the Most High put Commander General YAHANNA on earth for us, man. So what Commander General YAHANNA did was the men before Commander General YAHANNA were able to do the research, all of the research necessary, and broke down this whole Bible, you know what I'm saying, practically the way it's supposed to be broken down for Black, Spanish, Native Americans. And when all of the schools split up and brothers, you know what I'm saying, were leaving school, Commander General YAHANNA knew that knowledge and wisdom was very important. Knew that it was our culture, and We would be really bad without it. So you got Commander Yohana at the time made hella sacrifices to hold on to that wisdom and knowledge and that culture, so that we have it today, so that we can read the scripture in the Hebrew and read it in the English and know what we're reading. So we y'all in TV land. Yeah, we back in the Hebrew now though, right?
Come on, sir.
Yeah, that was a good point. So we about to get back into the Hebrew. Uh, yeah, join along with us if you like. Whenever you're ready, out.
Just the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 9. What? Waba Quataza Ra Kam Ata Quataza Yam Yar Quataza Yar Arataza Kam Ka La'a the Ka La Pa'ath Shadan Shadan
You had yeah, that's Shadka of your field.
Shadan. It's a D.
That's it. Where you
Oh
at?
yeah, of your field.
Shadka.
Shadaka.
Shad
Shadak.
Shadka.
Shadaka.
Mm-hmm.
Laquatazar. Laquatazar.
Mm-hmm.
Walaquata.
Walaquat.
Walaquat. Quataza Yarak. La'a.
That's Quata. That's
Quataza
Quataza
Yarak.
Yaraka.
Yaraka.
So in the red where it says your harvest, right? It's
Kinda.
talking about me to you, second person, your harvest. Whenever it's talking about you or your this or you do this or your mother, your father, the prefix or the suffix at the end is gonna be ka. That's you. That's you.
Kinda.
Ka. So you gotta pronounce. It's not dak.
Quataza
It's ka.
Quataza Yarat.
Wataza yaraka.
Yaraka. La'a. Tala Quat. Taquat. Talaquat.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. Wakaramak.
Wa
Oh,
karam.
Wakaramaka.
Wa karam. Wa
Waka
karamka.
Wakaramka.
Mm-hmm.
La the the I walla
So I walal.
the I wallal wa waparam waparat
Uh-huh.
kara karam ka
Mm-hmm.
la the la quat la now ya
Uh,
la
the I
ain ya
yeah. Uh-huh.
walla walla gar
Uh-huh.
the I zab
Mm-hmm.
atam anna oh snap.
Yeah.
Oh, go back. Anya Yahweh Allahayakam verse 11 La'a the Taga Nabawa Wala'a Wala Thaka Ka Shawa Wala'a Tasha Kwarawa Ayash Ba'ai Ma Yathawa verse 12 Wala'a Tasha Baidwa Bashamaya Bashamayim I mean Bashamaya
Bashamia.
Bashamya Lasha Quar Waka la wakwa la lata atha sham Allah hayaka Allah hayaka Anya Yahweh, verse 13. La'a ta'ashakwa atha ra'aka wala'a tagaza la'a talayak pa'ailath shakai yar athaka I bapar, verse 14. La'a taqwalal harash
Harash.
harash
Ha.
karash wala panya I war la'a Tathaka, Tathaka, all right, Tathaka, or Tathan,
The sun, yeah.
Makasha, Waya, Ra'ath, Makasha,
Ma
oh, I
ala
read it
hayaka.
backwards. Huh?
Ma ala hayaka.
Ma,
Ala hayaka.
Ma'a Lahayaka, Ana, Anya, Yahweh, verse 15. La'a Ta'ashawa I wall Bama Shapata Bama Shapat La'a Tasha'a Panawa Panya Dal Wala'a Tahadar Pa Panawa Panya Gadal Gadawal Bataza Dak Tashapat Imayathka, verse 16. La'a Talak Raka Yal Ba'amayak La'a Ta'ai Mat I Al Dam Ra'aika Anya Yahweh, verse 17. La'a Tashana Ata Akakyaka. That's a K or not? It's not a K at the end of your brother.
Akika.
The water's there.
Mm-hmm.
Bala Bakaka Bala Babaka
Malababka.
Bala Babaka
Mm-hmm.
Hawaka
Awakak.
Hawakak Thawakayak Atha Ima Yathaka Wala'a Tasha'a Ala I Yawa Kwata'a, verse 18. Verse 18. La'a Takwam Wala'a Tatar Ata Banaya, Banya, Imad, Amaka, Wa'ahabath, La Laradaka, Kamawadka, Anya, Yahweh. Verse 19. Atha, Kaquathaya, the Shab, Rawa, Bahamathak, La'a, Thara, Badyai, Kala Ayam, Shadaka, La'a, Tazarak, Ra'ai, Kala Ayam, Kala Ayam, Wabagad, Kala Ayam, Sha'ai, Sha'ai, Tanaz, La'a, Ya'ai, La'a, Ayla Yaka, Allah, Alyaka,
Allah.
Allah Yaka.
Good job,
What is that? It was on which verse?
I think it was
8. I think, yeah. It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 9. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest.
So this is one of them laws. Most of, most if not all the laws are are either gonna be, you know what I'm saying, serve your Lord, and you know what I'm saying, worship the Most High and no one else, or show brotherhood. And this is one of them laws that's just like show brotherhood to your people. Like if you have a big land or a big field with crops, say you growing grapes, say you got a whole vineyard, and you got it gated off. This is your area. The grapes that grow on the outside of on the grapes that grow like a little bit past the gate. Say you got grapes falling on the outside of the gate. Don't don't harvest those. Read it again. Read not again.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest.
So don't that what's it called, the vine on the gate. Don't get the grapes off that gate vine. Not only don't get those vines, but don't get the grapes on the ground outside of the gate. Because why? We're about to read right now. Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 10. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt leave them for the poor and stranger. I am the Lord your God.
So that's brotherhood, right? You not getting you really you being less of a jerk, trying to get squeeze every last penny, and you feeding the poor outside of your gate. What does this do? I heard the breakdown that was very great on this. This is how we used to live back then. What did this do? This protected. This gave us security, because it would be some people. Let's say it was a brother just sleeping outside our gate. If that brother that's sleeping outside of my gate, I own the the house and the barn and the vineyard. I own all that in the gate. And then there's a brother that got nothing. He's sleeping outside the gate, but he able to eat where he's sleeping, because I'm not getting those grapes or whatever that harvest is. He able to eat there. He's comfortable there, and he's gonna protect where he at. So I got security, low key. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody gonna come and even the more brotherly. Let's say a caravan of the enemy nation came up. You know what I'm saying, he would be know that this is my vineyard. He would be like he would damn. I mean, this is kind of speculating, but I'm just saying, like, I've been feeding him for all this time. He would probably warn me like, hey, it's a whole bunch of caravan on their way over here, and I don't even know who he is. And I'm like, who are you? Oh, I'm such and such Banya Howard, man. I've been just living by the gate at the water. You know what I'm saying? Hold this brother down with some meat and some clothes and something. And then I go take care. Then I put my troops by the gate. That's a little bit on like drawing too much into it. But really, like the needless to say, he's protecting his spot by that gate. And then I got security. I don't have no BS coming near my gate. And ensuring brotherhood. I'm making sure my brother eat. Already, keep going.
Verse 11, ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither
Mm-hmm.
lie one to another.
Uh-huh.
Verse 12, and ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
We just do it all the time in the world, right? I swear to God I did that. I swear to God, bro. I put that on my mama's grave. Why? The scripture say, let your yays be yay and your nays be nay. All you gotta do is say, yeah, I did it, or no, I didn't do it. You ain't gotta double down and say, I put that on everything I love. I swear to God, nah, don't do that. On top of which, it's a law not to do it. So don't do it. Keep going.
Verse 13, thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much saying don't rip your brother off when he's working for you. The Esau done do it to black and brown people so much we used to it now. We when we get a job, we expect to get minimum wage. We expect we expect to get taxes taken out. And the people that I mean, I personally I know this is not right. I mean, stand up for what's coming out of your paycheck, but I'm so used to stuff that I don't understand, legal jargon that I don't understand. When I see something taken out of my paycheck, and like I mean, I guess that's not really wise to just not speak up for myself, but like it be stuff coming out of my paycheck that I don't even know what, and like I just be like, no sweat, I'll be able to live off the 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Y'all took 500, no sweat. I'll be able to make it. I'm waiting for Christ to come back. I'm not waiting to get rich. What you had?
The speak on what you were saying, like, and it's so crazy. The people that hate you so much that want to see you dead are the ones that's able to take from you when it comes to your money and your check and how much you actually made,
Con.
and they use it to further make you suffer.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like the fact that we disobeyed the Most High to the point where we gotta rely on these people that hate us for help.
I hear what you're saying. If I could,
Cause
it feel like what you're saying is these people despise us, yet they rely on us. Is that what you're trying to
you know
say?
what I'm saying, we rely on them even though they hate us so much.
Oh yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real. That's what we get for not obeying our Father. That's the curses right there. What you just said is the curses in Deuteronomy. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and touch bases on that. That's so true because, and I think what you really get into the meat of is is the people. My situation that happened, the people that I came back to help to hold down to where I fell off. That those people didn't really cut for me. They tolerated my service. I had to go back and rely on when I fell down,
Mm-hmm.
and there was nothing to rely on.
Con.
It was openly, verbally, physically, emotionally shown. Oh no, you ain't got nothing else to give. Really ain't rocking with you. We just your blood.
Yeah.
So I,
My bad. Keep going.
um, so is 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 when you said that it kind of hit home because it's now being in the truth is more so. I'm a servant. That's what I am. Like when I do the test online for the jobs, they got mentorship and service. Like it says it. Like
Kind,
that's what I am.
kind.
Um, but one thing I'm realizing now is I can speak freely. Like yesterday I told brother, my blood brother, hey, this is what I'm doing. These are my boundaries. If you're not with this, I can never help you.
Hmm. Real spill. What I was gonna, if I could,
Yeah.
what is making me think is what I've come to learn my whole time in the truth, and it's when doing things, everything I do should be by Hashem Yahushai, which is in the name of Christ. Everything, even when I'm leaning on the brotherhood, and when I say that, when I say lean on the brotherhood by Hashem Yahushai, if the brotherhood that when I say lean on the brotherhood, it might be somebody in the world, but if that person is a wicked person, then I don't need to. That's not in the name of Christ. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really need to be bothered with him. Can I help him if he needs my help? That's in the name of Christ. That's what Christ died for. But did Christ die for me? Did Christ die for me to ask him for something? He oppresses me while he gives it to me. Talking about one of the laws in Leviticus is usury. Don't put usury on your. Don't tax your brother. If I'm asking my brother in the world for something and he's saying, "Okay, I'll give you this $20, but you gotta give me back $30." That's not by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do has to be by Hashem Yahweh. Christ didn't die for that. That's I mean, I feel like I'm all over the place mentally today, but I hope that makes sense. Like
No,
everything being
yeah, we
okay
completely
for sure.
understand.
Most High Christ. All right, did you have something else, brother? Most High, you can hit the English. Most High Christ.
Verse 14. Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shalt fear thy God. I am the Lord.
Mhm.
Verse 15. You shall not do no
You shall do no.
you shall do no unrighteous in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor.
That's pretty much saying like remember when the Pharisees and the Sadducees brought that woman to Christ and said, "Hey, we caught her in adultery." This law right here is saying, don't bring the poor harlot to get stoned, but leave the Beyonce. If the Beyonce get caught in adultery, bring her to get stoned, just like you bring the little poor hobo to get stoned. Don't have no favorism in who you trying to give judgment to. So that's unlawful. That's not brotherhood. Again, you know what I'm saying? All of the law, all 600 plus laws, statutes, and commandments are either going to be, you know what I'm saying, loving the Most High God with everything, you know what I'm saying, loving Him and fearing Him and respecting Him over everything. And then, secondly, loving your brother like you would want to be loved yourself. That's all the laws hang upon those two things: loving the Lord and loving your brother. We see it here. You know what I'm saying? We either see that we doing something the Lord requests, or we doing something that our brother needs. We holding our brother down, or we giving the Lord what He requires. Keep going.
Verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord.
Keep
Verse
going.
17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
So this, when it says neighbor, it's talking about the people, your people. It's not talking about that Chinese man that lived next door. It's not talking about, you know what I'm saying, the Arab man in the gas station. These people are in your community, but your neighbor is the person that is your community. Your neighbor is your brother or your sister. You know what I'm saying? He is the person that's going through it just like you. He is your community. Go ahead.
And I wanted to say it's so heavy because because of during the time of segregation when black people were pretty much surrounded by only black people,
Mm-hmm.
these verses would have made a whole lot more sense to people nowadays.
That's
But
heavy.
because of Martin Luther King
Damn,
and everything that he did, people take what the Most High had for us out of context.
that's heavy. Get that a hand. It's lucky to kind of be distracting you. I thought I heard something, but yeah, that's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because man, Martin Luther King did such a disservice on black people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if this Bible was to be understood a little bit better in the days of segregation, man, we probably would have been a lot better off than that.
Con,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we have once again false prophets, people that use the wisdom and the knowledge, and well, not the wisdom and the knowledge, because it's not wisdom and knowledge. It's really just their own interpretation. They they get a little bit of what's understood, and then they mix it in with what they think it should say, and what would sound good, and then they mix all that together, and then they bottle it up and sell it. Then they make a business out of it. And that's what Martin Luther King did, man. He's not necessarily a business, but he wanted a following for his own selfish reasons. And false prophets, man, they of the devil, they father the devil, man. They're not here to help us. If he definitely said that he led us into a burning building, man. But yeah, man, that's a heavy point. I like it. Most High in Christ. You can keep going the last two. We're at the last one.
Con, sir. Verse 19. You shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with a mingled seed. Neither shall a garment mingle of linen and woolen come upon thee.
So now let me break this down really quick before we get into the Hebrew. So it's pretty much saying like it's not saying you can't you can't have a garment that has some leather and some suede. It's not saying mingle. You can't mingle fabrics. That's not the law. Or it's not saying that you can't mingle your crops, or even let your cows interbreed. It's saying when you're doing business with your brother, don't cheat him. Like when you selling your brother, if I'm selling my brother a leather garment, let that garment be leather. Don't let me have made some of it polyester to save money. Let me give my brother a leather garment. Or if I'm selling my brother, if I'm giving my brother some cattle and some calves, don't let me give him some. I don't really know too much about farming, but it's pretty much saying give him what he's buying. You know what I'm saying? Give him the crop that he's requesting. Don't mingle it up. Don't cut it down. Don't try to do no shady stuff in the slide just to save yourself some money. Give the brother, be righteous in your business with your brother. That's all that's saying. Already, you could go back to the Hebrew. You're not gonna have enough time to. Well, let's see what time. You're gonna try to finish by 3. So if you could get 2 more sets of 10, most high Christ. But if you don't think you get 2 more sets of 10, do 1 set of 15.
Con, sir.
Shot for water.
I most likely be able to do 10. Yash
Where you at?
Kaya.
You gotta say where you at.
Oh, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Yash Kaya Yashakab Ata Asha Shaka Bath Zarai Wa Shapaka Na Nakarapath La'as Yash Wahapada La'a Napadatha Awa Kapasha La'a Nata Nathan Laha Laha Ba Ba Bakwarath the Thahaya La'a Yawa Mathawa Kaya La'a Kapasha Kapasha. Verse 21. Waha Baya Ata Ashamaya wa Ashamawa La 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 Yahawa All Pathak Ahal Mawa'id Ayah Ayah Asham. Verse 22. Waka Par I I I Alayawa
I love you.
Ilayawa Hakahan
Mm-hmm.
Ba'a Yal Ha'asham Lapa Naya Lapa Naya
Lapanya.
Lapaya Yahweh Al Hata Hata Athwa Ashar Hata Wana Salach
Perfect.
Lawa Maka Ta'athwa Ashar Hata'a. Verse 23. Wakaya the Ba'awa All Ha'arataza Wana Ta'ithum Call Itaza. It's Itaza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Itaza Ma'akal Wa'aralatham
Well, I raw.
Wa'iralathum Ira Lathwa Atha Para Yawa Shalasha
Shalash.
Shalash Shanayam Yahweh Yahaya Lakam Ira Layam La'a Ya'akal. Verse 24. Wabashana
Mm-hmm.
Hara Baya Ith Yahaya Ka Para Yawa Quarash
Kodash.
Quadash
Mm-hmm.
Hala Walayam La Yahweh. Verse 25. Wabashana Haka Mayashath thus the Kalwa Atha Para Yawa Laha Wasaya Lakam Thabahwa Thalwa Anya Yahweh Allah Haya Allahayim. Verse 26. La'a Ta'a Kalwa I al Hadam La'a Tana Kasharwa Tap Tana kashawa wala ta'a wana nawa. Verse 27. La'a ta taqwa tawa
Sequapawa.
quapatu quapatawa quapatu
Sequapawa.
quata OSP
Sequapawa.
taqwa pa'atha ra'ashakam wa wala dash dashakayath ata pa'ath zakwa nak
Sequanaka.
zakwanaka. Verse 28. Washara wa washarat lana pash la'a ta tanawa ba basharkum wa wakatabath kwa la'a ta tanawa bakam anawa anya Yahweh. Verse 29. You want me to stop or keep going?
29. Then we're gonna do one more set of 10. Then we're kind of fly through the English a little bit.
All the kalal ata batan batak bataka. It's bakata or bakak.
You at 29.
Your daughter. Bathak.
Bathka.
Bathka. Laha lahaza nawatha wala'a thaza na ha'arataza wama la'a ha'arataza zama. That's it.
Most High prayer.
And then in English, Leviticus 19. This the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 20, in the English. And
19 verse 19.
oh, this the
You read 19?
yeah. You want me to read? You want me to read verse 20 in Hebrew?
You ain't read 20?
Last I read. I meant 30, verse 30.
They'll make 10.
Stop at
20. Oh yeah, you're right. Go ahead, read.
Leviticus 19 and 30 in Hebrew. Atha Shabbathataya Tasha Marwa Wamakwa Dashaya Tayara Awa Anaya Anya Yahweh. This the book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 20 in the Hebrew, English. And whosoever lieth carnally with a woman that is a bondmaid betrothed to an husband, and not at all redeemed, nor freedom given her, she shall be scourged. They shall not be put to death because she was not free. Verse 21. And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, even a ram for a trespass offering. Verse 22. And the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering before the Lord for his sin which he have done, and the sin which he have done shall be forgiven. What exactly does this mean?
So pretty much, this brother. These scriptures are saying. So the two that you read, the first two that you read, is talking about. Um, so sometimes, you know what I'm saying, if somebody is like a servant to a household, it's almost like like righteousness is not upheld with them because they had
The Lord
a
state.
low a low state. You know, it's almost like the butler don't need to be able to. Like we don't have to be fair to the butler. He's the butler. That's what they're saying. Like let's read 19 again. Hold on. Read not 20. Read 20 again.
And whosoever lieth carnally with a woman that is a bondmaid, betrothed to an husband, and not at all redeemed, nor freedom given her, shall be scourged.
So if you lay with a woman that's your servant unlawfully, and she got a husband, then you gonna be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? It, like saying it aloud sounds like duh. You know what I'm saying? But like people like you got to remember like she may have saw her husband like once a month working in a mansion or working or wherever. You know what I'm saying? It might feel like she don't even really have a husband, but she's somebody's wife and she's somebody's mother, so she needs to be respected as with such. Just because she your bondmate don't mean you could just lay with her. She's your little what's the word what's like bed wench or something like she not your bed wench. That's a daughter of Zion. She just working for you because that's her job. That's all. That's what that's how she's gonna feed herself and her family working for you. She not your property like that, so to speak. She's your servant, but you can't just lie with whoever you want. These once again, these laws like this are laws promoting brotherhood and sisterhood. You got to treat your people as the way you want to be treated. Just because this man is your servant doesn't mean that he has to eat chitlins. You know what I'm saying? So he can eat. Throw him a bone every once in a while. Give him if you got a feast day, let him get some of the steak from the feast day. Yeah, he can clean up after the feast. That's his job. But he can celebrate too. He your brother, right? You know what I'm saying? Show some brotherhood. Go ahead.
And it's crazy because just by saying bun maid and bun woman, like it'll go over a lot of people's heads. Like really, like it's basically like an employee in general. Like
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of a lot of employees they try to they have a man at home, but they'll still try to find somebody that got a higher position to
Nah.
sleep with.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like the bosses, a lot of times if they got like a attractive female working for them, they'll try to find ways to get with that woman, even if she have a man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when it comes down to making sure you got a roof over your head and food in your fridge, you know what I'm saying? You kind of get the yes master, and then when you got the yes master, the person that's over you sees the yes master, and they be like, okay, yeah, I'm master. You gonna sleep with me because I'm master,
Yeah,
or you know what I'm saying? You gonna do what I say, even though it's not brotherhood, because I'm master. You depend on me to feed your family and have a roof over your head. That's not brotherhood. Keep going. We're gonna do this fast. Go to the next one.
23,
21.
21. And he shall bring
Oh
his
my bad. Finish 20 first. You got they shall not be put to death.
and they shall not be put to death because she was not free.
So the sister that you laid with, you know what I'm saying, forcing yourself upon that had that husband, she not gonna be put to death. You gonna be scourged. You gonna be put to death. But you, we understand that you was just being master, like I said. Keep going to the next
Verse 21. And she shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord,
one. Mm-hmm.
unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation,
Mm-hmm.
even a ram for a trespass offering.
Yep. She shall bring his trespass offering. The priest had to oversee this matter. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to make that offering to the priest. We went over that already. Keep going.
Verse 22. And the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering before the Lord for his sin which he have done, and his
Mm-hmm.
sin which he have done shall be forgiven him.
Uh-huh. So really, it says she shall be scourged. Let's look up the word scourged.
Like a form of punishment.
Scourged. She shall be, not he. I thought scourged did mean punishment. I thought it said he, but it says she shall be scourged. So I'm looking up scourged in my Google machine. Scourge definition: a whip used as an instrument of punishment. Okay, so I misread that. So because she has a woman, let's read 20 from the top.
And whosoever lieth carnally with a woman that is a bondmaid, betrothed to an husband, and not at all redeemed, nor freedom given her, she shall be scourged.
So she should she shouldn't have been she should have said no, right? So she has to be punished. But her punishment is not death. Because you go on and says normally she would be put to death for adultery. But her punishment is not death. She should have said no, but she gets punished. Whip. I gotta get I gotta ask the men above me if we whipping our sister. I'm gonna have that for next class.
That's crazy.
But she's punished from just reading it and breaking it down. The words she's punished but not put to death. And then the next scripture says she has to bring that sin offering or that trespass offering for the priest. And then the priests are gonna burn that offering, and she's gonna be atoned for her sins. She had a husband. She laid with
Boss.
her boss. She was punished, but she wasn't put to death. Now the boss was wrong too. It's probably gonna get into what happened to the boss too, but this is just talking about her for now. So let's keep reading.
Verse 21, right, sir?
Yeah, kind of.
And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord, unto the door of the tabernacle, for the congregation, even a ram for a trespass offering. Verse 22, and the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering before the Lord for his sin which he have done, and the sin which he have done shall be forgiven him. And verse 23, and when ye shall come into the land and shall have planted all manner of trees for food, then ye shall count the fruit thereof as uncircumcised.
So I do need to get clarification on 20 through 23. I'm gonna have that next class. I'm gonna get how that the proper breakdown from a 5,000 on what this is talking about. Because I mean I can read it and I can break it down, but it's not all the way correct as if I got to get further further I got to get the
Further
breakdown
clarification.
clarification. Why I got to get further clarification on what this is saying, because it really feels like she's being punished and then he's being forgiven, and that don't really sound practical to me. So I'm not gonna teach that. I will get a breakdown on Leviticus 19 and 20 through 23.
Because one thing I do know, like a lot of women, like when they have a boss and stuff, they'll try to sleep with their boss just to get
Yeah, that's what I
promotions.
thought it was saying,
Yeah,
but
like
but
that's
the
the only.
fact that it says she shall be scourged, and then it's saying he on 22, it's saying it's not really saying like he has to bring a sin offering either. So I gotta really find out what this is talking about. I'm gonna ask Officer Gabawar. But let's keep going though, because I start at 23.
Verse 23. And when ye shall come into the land and shall have planted all manner of trees for food, then ye shall count the fruit thereof as uncircumcised. 3 years shall it be as uncircumcised unto you, and it shall not be eaten of. But in the 4th year, all the fruit thereof shall be holy to praise the Lord withal. Verse 25. And in the 5th year shall ye eat of the fruit thereof, that it may yield unto you the increase thereof. I'm the Lord your God. Verse 26. You shall not eat anything with the blood, neither shall ye use enchantment nor observe times.
So I'm gonna ask clarification for 20 all the way through 25, because I don't understand what it's talking about with uncircumcised fruit either. I know the word circumcised means to be divided to the Most
Oh
High,
yeah.
but I need clarification on why fruit has to be circumcised. So I'm gonna ask for 20 to
I
25.
think that's like when you cut the fruit off the tree.
No, it's not that.
Oh,
But I'm gonna ask for that clarification. But 26, what the brother just read, you know what I'm saying, is one of them laws as far as It's almost like a dietary law. Like we the children of Israel can't eat our steak bloody rare. We can't. What's it called? Blue some black what? Black and blue. That's what it's called when you eat the steak rare. Yeah, we can't get our steak like that. Nor can we eat a. Nor can we eat what's it? It's like the Haitian food. What's it called? Blood soup or something like that. They be having like some of our tribes have blood sausage. We can't eat blood sausage. We can't eat things where we're just eating the blood, even though it's a lawful animal, like it could be a cow or a lamb. We can't eat, say what? I don't know what that is. Say it in the mic so everybody hear. But you're probably right though.
Hello? Yeah. Tartar is basically like mince, raw beef, but it's a delicacy that you eat with
It's raw.
crackers.
Yeah, we can't eat it. If
Yeah.
it's raw, if it's uncooked beef,
Yeah.
we can't eat it.
Yeah, sound like somebody.
Mm-hmm. No sweat. We gotta eat our meat cooked. The blood has to be drained when it's butchered, and then if it's a bloody meat, that we can't eat the meat red. We gotta eat cooked meat. That's our culture. That's our culture, man. We, we're not supposed to be eating that nonsense like that. Keep going.
Verse 26. Oh, verse 27. You should not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. You should not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord.
So 27 and 28 and 26, all of these, not eating bloody meat, not getting edge ups, not getting tattoos for our dead. We're not supposed to do this. Why? Because that's heathen tradition. That's what heathen customs are. Africans would get those markings on their flesh to work to remember the dead.
So is
Africa,
it like tattoos in general?
yeah, tattoos. That's all a tattoo is. Remember what Killmonger had on that movie? Those stubs.
Yeah.
That's what they did in Africa. But that's basically what a tattoo is.
Because some people they'll say, "Oh, I didn't get this for like a dead person. I got this for like me."
Still, nah, no tattoos, and no rounding of the corners of your beard, no edge ups. That's what do you call it? A heathen tradition. You know what I'm saying? You ever see them sphinxes and them Egyptians? How they had all them lines on their beard and they beard all pointy and stuff. That's African customs and traditions.
So like,
We're not supposed to do that
there's
stuff.
someone used to have like round edges and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, they did. We supposed to just let our hair grow naturally. We got our natural lining. You know what I'm saying? It looks to wild too. And when you're not getting your edge, your hair edged up, your hair grows healthier. That's why most black men start going bald when they get at a grown age because they've been getting edge up with that oily clipper their whole life. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, that's heathen tradition. And eating bloody meat is heathen tradition. So we're not supposed to do this stuff because we got our own culture. We don't keep their culture. Keep going.
Verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter, to cause her to be a whore,
Mm-hmm.
lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
Yep.
Verse 30. Ye shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord.
Most High in Christ.
Go back to Hebrew.
Let me see. Read 5. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the Hebrew. Just read 5.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 31. All Allah, all the tapa nawa, all bath
Mm-hmm.
wa all ya da I nayum, all the ba kwashawa la pa ma Baham Anya Yahweh Allahayam Allahayakum. Verse 32. Mapa 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 Na Ya La, is it Mapanya?
Too, yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Shayaba Ta Takwa Wam Wa Waha Wahada Rath Panya Zakwat Ka Zakwan Waya Ra'ath Ma'alaha Hayak Anya Yahweh. Verse 33. Wakaya Yagawar Athaka
Afka.
Athka Gar Baratzakum La'a Tawanawa Athawa. Verse 34. Ka'a Zarka Ka'a Rach Makam Yahweh Lakam Hagar Athakam Wa'a Havath Lawa Kamawaka Kaya Garayam Haya Yatham Ba'a Rataza Mataza Rayam Anya Yahweh Allahayakam. Verse 35. La'a Ta'ashawa Awal 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 Bamashapat Bamada Bamashakwa Kwa Waba Mashara. That's it.
Sound crazy.
Concept.
Brother Han.
You go to English.
Mm-hmm.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 30.
You just read.
Oh, verse.
You just read. Oh, what happened? You read 19 and 30.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm lost. Oh, it's over here.
Yeah.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 30. You shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord. Verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. Verse 32. Thou shalt not rise up before the hoary head and under the face of the old man, and fear thy God. I am the Lord. Oh, that's verse 33. And if a stranger sojourn with thee in your land, ye shall not vex him.
Once again, the stranger, just like neighbor, is not talking about the heathen man. The stranger in a different tribe, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago. When I came down here to Texas, you know what I'm saying? Well, if this law was being upheld, brothers would be like, "Hey, you from Chicago? You my people, but you just from somewhere else. You a stranger to these parts. We gonna embrace you and show you love in these parts. If I'm Chinese and I'm from China, then I'm a different type of stranger. But the type of stranger that's talking about here is just the same nation, the same brothers and sisters, the same type of people, but just from a different people. I mean, from a different land, a different area. We still brothers and sisters. Keep going. Go ahead.
And it's crazy because even in America, they have words such as strangers and aliens. If you from America, but you from like a different part, or you somebody you if you if you somebody that somebody else don't know, they'll consider you a stranger. But if you from like a different land or something, they'll call you an alien.
None of this is their land. They aliens.
Yeah.
Most I ain't crazy. Let's finish up. And there's a little pen over there. Get that pen, Papa.
Verse 34. But the stranger that dwell with you shall be unto you as one born among you, and thou shalt love him as thyself. For ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 35. You shall do no unrighteous in judgment, in meat yard, in weight, or in measure. That's it.
Underline 36. Are we gonna cut off there for the day? We're gonna start back up as normal. You know what I'm saying? Same until Christ come back every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the Sabbath and keep what remembering the Sabbath and keeping it holy. The same way every Saturday until Christ come back. You know what I'm saying? So next week we're gonna start at Leviticus 19 and 36. So we're gonna end it there with that imadium, which means to stand. That is, man.
It was in that bottle the whole time.
Yeah. Man. It's like it, Israel. You good with that?
Like Yashala.
Love y'all, Shala. I cover the scroll.
Said covered.
Mhm. All right, we gonna turn and face the east, say the Lord's prayer, and then we're gonna salute. No, we're gonna salute the Torah. We're gonna salute the Torah first. Gotta make sure we're doing it right next week. This is the way I'm used to doing it. Let's salute the Torah. Face me. Face me. Oh, me first. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Most High in Christ. Now we're gonna just say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, and we're gonna be straight. So wahapan sar wahapanyam wahapanya sar wapanya hakwadam, which means turn and face east in the Hebrew. Sar, turn. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa,
Arbanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Quadash,
Kudash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malak Waska,
Malachukah,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Batazaka,
Batzayaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Barataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashemayim,
Bashamayim,
Natan Lanawa,
Nathanyanawa,
Lacham,
Lakam,
Ka,
Ka,
Yawam,
Yuwam,
Basalak Lanawa,
Wasalakanawa,
Kawaznawa,
Kawabatinawa,
Kasalak Nawa,
Kasalakanawa,
Kawazyanawa,
Kawabatinawa,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Tabi'anawa,
Taba'ayanawa,
Banasayawan,
Banasayawan,
Abal,
Abba,
Hawashayanawa,
Hawashayanawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Rai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Wahalakwa,
Wahala,
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 Wahasa Pa'arath,
Wahataparaf,
La'awalamium,
La'al William,
Aman,
Aman,
in the English. Our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debts,
and forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the
and
glory,
the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, turn face the front. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers and then to the sisters. First to the brothers, men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat. Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatah. Yadi Matah, hands down. Star, turn and face the sisters. Gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat. Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Alathan Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yadi Matah, class dismissed. Hold on.